my cuties and my beauties. Stop. Nobody needs Crunchyroll. Nobody. You have provided you have worsened your service for the past couple of years. We do not want Crunchyroll. We do not support Crunchyroll. What is Discord? There it is. You know, I was listening back to one of my streams a few days ago while uploading it, and I did not realize how loud the click-clacks on my keyboard are. Control C, Control B. Let's send out the messages here. So how are you all doing? You know what? While I send out these messages, let's listen to our history lesson of the day.
From the vast reaches of the Mongolian steppe, an army of over 100,000 men swept aside all resistance, claiming territories that spanned continents. Their leader, Genghis Khan, proclaimed his life's ambition was to unite the world under one empire. Having conquered the east, the Mongols turned their attention to the west, where they would come face to face with some of the greatest armies of medieval Europe. Would Genghis Khan's legendary warriors finally meet their match?
Oh, hi, buddy.
By 1221, the Mongols had taken cities throughout Asia, generating vast amounts of tribute from those they conquered. The West, however, was still an untapped resource. Genghis Khan sent his trusted generals, Jebei and Subutai.
I really
to
wish this
attack
fucking
Europe.
subscribe to earn drops bullshit from Crunchyroll would just
With an army
disappear
of
already, because I can't
20,000,
see the very first
Jebei
message
and
in chat.
Subutai took the West by surprise, raiding cities and destroying armies. Within 2 years, they had the prosperous Rus territories in their sights. But in their way was a Rus army of over 40,000 men. Outnumbered,
I'll need to figure out how to
Jebei
do
and
that then.
Subutai turned and started to head back east. The Rus sensed an easy victory and set off in pursuit of their retreating enemies. For 8 days, the fast-moving Mongols stayed just out of reach. Then, Jebei and Subutai set their trap. They lured the Rus across the Kalka River and turned to fight. The Rus had fallen for one of the Mongols' most effective tactics, the feigned retreat. The stage was set for the Mongol army to test themselves against Europe's finest.
Sorry, I have a plate of like leftover Chinese food that I reheated. And boy, is it tasty. Like, the fucking thing is still there. What, did they have it set to stay there for 5 minutes?
European plains, with the fatigued Rus army in close pursuit. The Rus had fallen for the Mongol tactic of the feigned retreat, and unknowingly followed them into
Probably
peril.
not. Probably not the 100 Years' War. Who knows? Maybe it will be.
The Mongol general sprung his trap on the enemy scouts. With the Rus scouts cut down, General Subutai crossed the Kalka River. Here, he would stage a full-scale ambush on the vast Rus army.
It looks like I have some archers back there, a bunch of actual knights. What does my king do?
Subutai directed his warriors to split up and lie in wait for the enemy.
Alright. Oh, wow, it's been a while since I've done that. Alright, group 1, go sit over there. Sit over there. Group 2, over there. You're gonna join group 1. You're gonna join group 2. All of you will be now group 3. All of you will now be group 1. It's been a while since I've used this feature. All of you will be group 2.
For Subutai's strategy to be effective, he needed to spring his trap before the Rus recovered from their long pursuit. He sent his most fearsome Mangadai horse archers to draw the Rus quickly towards the ambush site. These highly skilled warriors could fire their bows rapidly while riding at speed.
They have an early night!
The Mongol provocation was effective, and the Rus hastily pursued.
God, I'm playing Mountain Blade again.
The Rus army had fallen for the feigned retreat and rode straight into the Mongol ambush. With the enemy surrounded, Subutai's battle-ready warriors descended from all sides.
I wonder how many cat I lost.
The Mongol ambush was devastating, and Rus numbers were reduced to a few desperate stragglers. Seeing the fate of their comrades, the last Rus encircled themselves in a makeshift fort of baggage carts.
can't touch me. Let's see. Attack speed arrow fires a signal arrow that increases the attack speed of nearby ranged units, including the Khan, by 50% for 5 seconds. Increases the movement speed of nearby units, including the Khan, for 33% for 5 seconds. Does not affect villagers. Okay. Wait, can I just go sit up here? I can at least eliminate a few of the buildings, I guess. Alright, y'all form a loose formation. You get into the center of that. You all... Please stop moving the camera while I'm...
The Rus stockade fell. Despite a valiant last stand, the remnants of the Rus army were cut down. Spurred on by the crushing victory at the Kalka River, the Mongols advanced ever further into the heartland of the Rus.
So does this mean we're just gonna experience the rise of Moscow, but from the other perspective? Well, I guess we'll go to the next mission since...
On the banks of the Kalka River, thousands of Rus were killed by the Mongols. The hunters had become the hunted. But in the years leading up to this Mongol raid in the west, Genghis Khan had been focusing his attacks on the east and the Qin dynasty of northern China. Controlling wealthy lands and trade routes, Qin cities overflowed with riches. In 1210, the Qin's new ruler, seeing Genghis Khan as a threat, demanded that he swear loyalty to him. Genghis Khan refused. To the Qin, this defiance was a declaration of war. The Qin had a huge army, and their territory was protected by vast fortifications.
The Great
Known
Wall.
today as the Great Wall. The Mongols had never faced a more formidable enemy. Genghis Khan knew the only way to defeat the Qin would be to take their heavily defended capital city, Zhongdu, on the other side of the Great Wall. Genghis Khan would be committing his people to a long, hard war. Would the rewards be worth the cost? For answers, he looked to the gods. Climbing a sacred mountain, he prayed to the eternal sky. After 4 days, he received his answer. The
Hey, wait a
Mongols
minute, that's my
were
tactic.
victorious. With divine reassurance, the Mongol army set out across the steppe.
Well, then I'm allowed to wall off half the map.
They must break through the Great Wall to destroy the Qin dynasty and further expand the Mongol Empire.
Please, wait, what? Disconnected? Why am I offline? What? Okay. What? Did their servers just go down? I'm at such a loss. It's not like it affects us currently, but what?
The Qin fortress of Shangjaku blocked Genghis Khan's
No,
path to
my
the Great Wall.
experience.
Seeing the strength of the defenses at the front of the fortress, Genghis Khan dispatched his scouts to seek out an alternate approach. Mongol warfare relied heavily on the mobility of mounted scouts. They could travel at high speed, explore the terrain, and gather information on enemy weaknesses.
I don't know, I like building watchtowers more. It's a permanent structure
The Khan's
that, like...
swift riders advanced up the steep mountain, discovering a hidden path above the Qin fortress.
There's wolves. They've got puppers guarding this hidden path.
The Qin had deployed patrols on the mountain above their fortress, but the Mongol scouts, although isolated from their army, had the advantage of speed.
Come on. Yes. Look, you're being bitten by puppos. No, my scout. Looks like I have to go to the main menu. No, they've murdered all the puppos.
The Mongol riders discovered an embankment leading to the back of the fortress. Here they found far fewer Qin defenses than at the front. Learning of the weak defenses at the back of the fortress, Genghis Khan saw his opportunity to attack. The Mongols began their ride to battle.
Is there any reason to
If
go
the
this
Mongols
direction?
took the fortress, they could freely advance on the Great Wall.
Doesn't look like there's any reason to go back there, but you know, I have a scout, so I might as well, you know? I wonder if I'm able to build monks at some point to, like, heal my troops. Alright, just their scouts are seemingly large. For Floth? Wolves? What? Alright, increases the armor of nearby, units. Okay. And I'm not able to produce any more scouts, so I need to keep this one within visual range. Alright, all of you, you're now on control 1. Alright, how long does that last? 15 seconds? No. Oh, did I miss you? Get him back in there. Alright. Mongols gain food, wood, and gold when they start burning buildings. Okay.
The Mongols burned the enemy building, claiming valuable spoils from the ruins.
The peasants! The peasants are coming! Oh no, they're archers. Why are you guys over there? What? I want that bonus! Do you think I earned more by leaving a building burning or by destroying it completely? Alright, it's on fire. It's gonna burn down. Run away. We've already lost enough. Let it burn. Let it burn. It shall fall.
The Mongols sacked the fortress of Shangjaku,
No.
ensuring that they would not be attacked from behind as they advanced on the Great Wall. With the Qin fortress posing no further threat, Genghis Khan called on his people to bring in their mobile camp. Next, the Mongols needed a base close to the Great Wall. They targeted the Qin village of Yangchang.
Okay, this seems like it's gonna be a bit of a longer mission than the last two that we've had, I guess. Alright, what is this? This is our town center. We'll put it on the remains of a castle. What are you? You are a gur. Once unpacked, pastures generate sheep over time, and are the Mongols' primary source of food. Okay. We have a barracks. We'll put that where their barracks used to be. What are you? You're also a gur. Please, I need to find out what this is. A pasture. Okay. We'll set up the gur over here, I guess. Well, what the fuck is an ovo? Must be built on a stone outcropping. Harvest stone over time. Constructing a new ovo will destroy the previous one. Buildings within the influence of the ovo can spend stone on improved production items. Unit production produces 2 units instead of 1. Research has improved effects. Pastures produce sheep faster. Okay. What is the GUR exactly? Economic building automatically produces a gatherable sheep every 90 seconds. Will eventually stop producing if too many sheep are produced and not gathered. Okay. Building within the influence can spend stone to improve production items. Okay, we're going to pick that up and put it in the corner there, I guess. Oh. Barracks. Pasture. Once unpackers allow villagers to drop off. Okay. We'll research the wheelbarrow. Both of those were pastures. Destroy that. Are we able to build? Okay. We'll build a GUR over here. We'll put down the military barracks there, I guess. What's that do? You need to advance age to be able to do it. Increase villager armor by +2.
Hearing of the Mongol advance, nearby Qin villages began sending attacks, hoping to weaken Genghis Khan's army.
You build an outpost there. Alright, nope, nope. God damn it. Mongol outpost has multiple useful technologies. Okay. Increase the raid income for 90 buildings to 150 food, wood, and gold. Jeez. Scouts can send out a falcon to get a vision area over... Oh! Range by a further 2 tiles. Within the influence of O, overraid must not be in process. Okay. No, 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 no! Fuck off, you goddamn scout! You are a scout! Stop being so hostile! Fuck, little buddy. Ah! Alright, we're gonna produce... Okay, so these guys feel like they will be really powerful in multiplayer if you can produce enough stone. Okay, yeah, I'll get over there. I'm not gonna use my highly valuable stone for pointless shit. There's a dead sheep there preventing me from doing anything. Why are you still there, sheeples? Go, harvest more sheeps. Alright, actually, perfect test. Come over there. You. Go over there, I guess. You, I want the golden god. I have a scout over here. You go over there. Alright, so if I put this scout over here... Alright, so he can see about over there. If I do the... Okay. That's just... a trade post. Okay, okay. So if we build a market, we can get some traders. I can build a second one of those. Can I build a market? I need to go to the next age. How do I advance age? Let's see. Provides the yam speed aura. I'm gonna go with the silver tree. Not there though. You guys. Build silver tree. No, no. Build a gur right there. Alright, so that's what that village looks like. Control 1. Not the trees I wanted to cut. Villagers fell trees in a single chop. Alright. Okay, that's actually some half decent like sight range. Yeah, that is a distance. No, you can't see me. I'm in the woods. I'm in the woods. You can't see me. You don't know where I am. Well, it was lovely having you, Mr. Scout. Is there any more stone anywhere that I can see? Can we build the tower there yet? Nope. Still too many trees in the way. Sheepies! I stopped spawning over there! No, you don't get to be there anymore. You unpack over here now. God, that sheep corpse is in such an inconvenient spot. Can my scouts pick that up? Okay. Unpack that gur over. We'll say there. Yo, go fucking butcher that sheep corpse. Jesus, that thing is moving. Range damage against wild animals and 10% movement speed, or a 13% movement speed for the cost of a little bit of stone. Brah! You go over there now. So I spend 80 stone to get 2 spearmen instead of 1 spearman. I could do that 10 times. 11, actually. That does not feel like it would be worth it. Alright. So I think our best option is going to be attack this Jin village first. Just so that we can, actually do trade with that. Requirements. Mongols cannot manually collect or trade for stone. Okay, that seems like a major disadvantage. We're gonna grab that. Gun signal arrow duration by 19 seconds and range by 3 tiles. Grab that. Improve the wheelbarrows. So that's 1 food, 9 gold each of those. I can pack this up and just replace it here. Okay, that's kinda cool. Yeah, we're gonna do that research real quick. We're gonna get just a whole bunch of bowmen. Upgrade my spearmen. Realize I am completely out of food. Get better food gather rates. And this thing's almost out of stone. Am I able to build any kind of monastery? Doesn't look like it. Alright, admittedly, I don't need two of these side within the range of the oboe. So you guys are gonna come over and build me a blacksmith over here instead. Never mind, the blacksmith is a little bit bigger than what I thought it was. Back to cutting lumber. Alright. Pop a scout over here. While y'all wait, build more pastures, I guess. Alright, congratulations, you're all part of Squad 1. Squad 1. Destroy this village. So those cost gold, those cost wood. Once they're up here, I'm gonna fire off my scouting falcon. Oh! Oh, the scouting falcon is like a stationary thing. Yes. Give me the food, the stove. Well, I don't get any stove for this, but give me the food and the gold and the wood. I can see why Mongolian AIs are so aggressive now.
By destroying the Qin village, the Mongols had stopped the attacks from its garrison.
Alright, I am going to move my entire, civilization up to there. Except for those, I guess. Rebuild my OVO on that. It feels so silly that I just move my entire civilization. It's like, nope, I don't want to live down here anymore. Goodbye! My wonder? Oh no, it's being attacked. Let me just put it over here instead. It means if you attack one of my landmarks, and I fend off the attack, I can move my landmark to a secondary location. Well, the thing is, like, the Mongols also, like, from the very beginning have the ability to, God, what's the word? Make a cavalry building from the very start of the game. The main limiting factor for the Mongols, it seems, is our inability to, produce stone. Just have a network of watchtowers. Is there a way up there? No, it doesn't all look like it. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they'll only have one route of attack now. The guards getting moved over to here, and y'all are becoming a bunch of hunters. How much gold do you earn now? Oh wow, you actually produce a bit of wood too! I've heavily increased so much. Alright, just as many traders as I can get out. Alright, that force seems like it's probably going to die. Can build traders 50% faster at half the cost. That's half the time, half the cost? That's fucking amazing. Alright, where'd that scout go? I had a scout somewhere. Well, that's a bunch of sheeps. You know what? I guess I'll just produce another scout. Oh, I put him there. Go that way. Oh, hey. I wasn't expecting that attack to fully go through. There's a river crossing there. But I want this outpost gone first. Hey, one wood is, it adds up after, you know, 30 minutes. Right? There we go. We'll get a whole bunch of knights, whole bunch of archers, whole bunch of spearmen, find my 10 sleepy boys, cut down that wood. Am I able to advance age again? Oh. I'm not. Okay. I can build a blacksmith's, and I'm going to do that, actually. Right now. Right there. And we're gonna put a gird here. Let's see, improved fitted. Increase the melee armor of all non-siege units by +2 instead of by +1. Mine stone and wooden goals. Media. Retreat. Retreat. Alright, where's Mr. Scout? I had somewhere around here. There you are. Congratulations, you get to go on a unaliving mission. Melee and ranged infantry units can construct siege. Okay. Oh, they killed my scout. I believe in this this force's ability to take out that. Am I even able to build wooden walls? I'm not. I wonder if I can do that in single player. Or not, in multiplayer. Because if I can't build wooden walls in multiplayer either, then... that seems a bit rude to me. Alright, Task Force 1, congratulations. You get to advance into Jin Village number 3. I might get rid of the archery range so I can build more stables so I can have more of these guys. Yeah, but they do cost gold to make. I guess I do have essentially infinite gold with these guys though. And the raiding. Oh, each farmland also gives me the bonus for burning it down. The southern village shall fall to my mate. How much stone is left in there? About less than half. Maybe a quarter actually, give or take? No, a quarter would be like 600. It'd be interesting if the village, like, gave a bonus. Because I have played a little bit of the multiplayer. And, like, the village is basically just a house that's larger and has a population density of, like, 40. That village had nothing of interest for me. But this one has more stone. Ooh, another trading post. God, that's so much stone. I don't know if that was worth it.
Юу хийх вэ? Санарт. За, би хийсв. За, болчихсон.
Well, why are you guys over there? Why are you over there? What?
Тэгсэн. Юу хийж ярдгийг ёсоор болгосон.
There's a house there that we can't gain access to currently. But I want it. I want it to not exist. God damn it. You bastards! We're gonna build a town center on top of that real quick. With a gur here.
Жардаг болох гэж байна уу? Санарт. Би үнийг бариад өгсөн.
Анирт. Хийнэ. Жардгэрээ нүгэ анхаа. Сосвахоо. Аник харуж байна уу? Юм бол хэрүүдээ.
Increases the armor of nearby units. Yeah, that'll be good right now. Yangweek is mine now. I have taken a part of your great wall.
Yanchong fell to the Mongols,
Oh,
and
Yanchong.
nothing now stood between Genghis Khan and the Great Wall. It was time to face the Qin head-on at the Great Mountain Pass at Juyong.
цугаар бэл. Би чихээ байсан.
In order for Genghis Khan's assault to go as planned, he would need to move his base closer to the Great Wall. Fortunately, the Mongols specialized in the construction of mobile camps and could easily pack their holdings and move to a new location.
Юу хэмээн ярьдаг болохгүйгүй. Түүнийг хийнэм. Санарт. Би чихээ байсан.
왼쪽 곧 왼쪽 절대 못 없어봐 우리 왼손 남의 보이스터 자리가 없어 아까가 스페셜 자티오가 악스토가 자티오가 악스 마르코가 그냥 오치라지 오이토
Аль нь чихээ бүтэн хөдөлсөн. Би тагсан. Тамтаа
마마 자리가 보는 거봐
Жарлаг буулгах гэж байна. Би үүнийг бариад өгсөн. За тэгсэн. Дахиж морьсон юм. Дахиж морьсон юм. Өтөр хөдөлсөн.
Look at that big old node of stone.
Би тагсан. Аюу хатуга.
Alright, there's their main entrance area.
허락이래 우리 허락 자리가 누가 아하 조가를 선으로
Ажилт бэлэн.
Yes, 3 gold.
안 하는 거 좋아하는 거 낙소 선언 자 핵소 야는 얼굴보다 그리고 여섯 넘소
Аль нь энэ байж тэгсэн.
Is that the 4th one of these I burned down? China's only supposed to be able to build 3 of them.
За тэгсэн. Дахиж морьсон юм. Жарлыг тагсан.
Alright, when they start.
안타시가 선언 에이 내 누가 담배 돌이 퀸 자드 토르코 자드가 없어 자드가 보호가 하겠지 말이야
Ажил.
Gonna build another town hall, right there.
Түүнийг барьсан.
Alright, control 1.
괜히 허락 밑에
Control 2.
허락 어려운 것 절대게 밴드 용 헤리스트 보이
Wie in meinem. Еще купить выгоду.
못 되는 꿈 밴드게 썰어 받았어
If this sheer number of battering rams somehow goes poorly.
아직 미리 이 이슈와 접속
Уник хейтер. Wieder stopp.
It's a stone wall gate! Thank goodness it's not the landmark of the, like, Great Wall Gate. Those battering rams desperately want through.
The warriors of the grassland stormed the Great Wall. The formidable barricade, thought insurmountable, finally bent to the will of Genghis Khan.
Tear it all down, boys! And possibly girls. I don't know how... I don't know the, Mongolians' stance on, or ancient Mongolians' stance on, women in military. Yes.
The great keep at Juyong Pass burned to the ground, giving the Mongols a secure route into the heart of Qin territory.
Ah.
As pillars of smoke billowed from the mountain pass, Genghis Khan charged forward into new lands and on to his ultimate goal.
Now all
the
of China
wealthy
will know
capital
that I am here.
of Zhongdu.
Anyway, it's been lovely hanging out with you, my cuties, my beauties. I hope you had fun. I will see you next time. Have a good day, a good evening, and good night. Goodbye.